Well, it's on to another day. Come out here to mow this hay. I don't know how much of it's going to be worth anything. I know this upper corner's getting pretty run down. I don't think there's much good here. Should be good over there. But we're taking a chance right now. They do have good. Today's Thursday. They have good. Well, yesterday it was good through Sunday again. Now they have it good through Saturday. But we have rain in the forecast. We've already got a little bit of rain today. The majority of it has missed us so far. Earlier this morning, it was to the north of us and towards the New York line was getting it. About an hour ago, a little bit moved through and it skirted south of us a little bit, the heaviest stuff. There's another band coming, but everything I see on the progressive, you know, it'll move the radar out an hour past the time. Shows everything still skirting to the south of us. So we might get some rain, we might not. Center point, a little bit of rain on it. Cutting it, being green, a little bit of rain ain't gonna hurt nothing. It's nothing of high quality, it's gonna hurt much of anything. Worst that'll happen is I'll let it lay. Come out here and I didn't realize I had tree limb. This is on the neighbors behind us. But that's what I find. We might find more trees down around the edge here. We might get stuck down in bottom. I think we've had enough dry weather. That shouldn't be a problem. But there is a spring hole over there I'm worried about. I've had to go around the last couple of years. I almost got stuck up here last year when it was dry out. Something's changing in the ground. Because for years I had no problem with this over here. Now all of a sudden the last 2 years it has been. So, we'll see. But, actually I want to get this off because I have a bunch of horse shit I want to spread back here, get it out. So, this is where I want to bring it. So we're going to go for a ride around the field, see how many trees down I can hit, and all that good stuff. See if I get stuck, see if I can get out of here. Get the right gear. Shouldn't be any tree, well, anything could fall down, but one right there, that don't matter. Gotta go around that spot because that's where the neighbor buried their horse. They didn't smooth it out very good. Cares, but oh, right there. Yeah, maybe we'll gear it down a little bit. Trying to do 3 things at once, and I can. One thing I gotta pay attention to, so maybe we'll just slow it down just a tad. There's another one. Yeah, that's just what I figured. I made a special trip out here this spring. Make sure everything was picked up. Of course, that was over a month ago. And another one. I think that's all them elm trees too. We had that borer that came through here and killed off all the elm trees. And now they're just getting died off enough. A little bit of wind will blow them over. go through once without getting stuck. Again, I'm too afraid of getting stuck right now. The other day I should come out here, take a ride around the four-wheeler and check this shit out, but I didn't. Nice ahead on this side. The catch-22 of this field mainly canary grass. Got the rain or water coming off the leaves. You don't spread manure on it. It stays fairly fine stemmed. It stays some pretty nice feed. But you know, it gets run down. Put a little fertilizer on it. Overly stemmy, like some of this up here is getting. Too much fertilizer. Really more damned if you do, damned if you don't. There goes a deer. Hope a fawn ain't in here. That means I can get through it. Problem I'm a little concerned about spreading that horse manure out here. It's full of the wood shavings. They use the shavings and pellets and stuff for bedding. And I think that's going to be a little more on the acidic side. That's going to help or hurt. A lot of it should be rotted down. A lot of it's been sitting in a pile for 3 years. I'm going to plug away at this and see if I get rained out. Now I got this piece done. I do have one, a couple little passes up there at the end. It's more just to cut them down. It's kind of rough in that area. But damn near got stuck once with my hawk. That spot wasn't bad. As long as I'm cut this way on, I was fine. Trying to pull up the hill, I was spinning out. And I know that's where that hole starts. It's up here where I damn near got stuck. Actually had to hit the positive traction and barely crawled out of it. Like I say, I don't know what changed in this area here in the last 2 or 3 years. I haven't had a bit of problem in here for a while. Now all of a sudden I got this. You see it there, but left a pretty good rut right there. So what I'll do is after I get this baled up, I'll come out here. So I gotta pick up these limbs. And I have to clip them off, them areas where the limbs were in it, so. And right now, like I said, I gotta make. So I wasn't sure what was in here when I made turns. I gotta clip that off. There's probably just 2 short passes through there, just to try to keep it clipped back. I gotta knock that down up there. But I gotta watch what I'm doing, take my time, because in there is the old dead furrow. So it's gonna be a little bit rough and kind of rolled off in there, so take my time so I don't smash things up. For the most part, this doesn't look too bad. I guess we're gonna luck out. It still shows on the hourly thing I got, it says rain starting in 45 minutes, but seems to be everything has moved out. It's in the area. We didn't get enough to measure, enough to make things damp. So like I say, I don't think it's gonna hurt nothing if it does rain on it right now. Like I say, there's a chance more rain's gonna move through here because this is what it is, one of them pop-up shower things. Because where we are, that's where the rain was starting to pop up, but it was hitting more to the east, and there was really nothing to the west of us. But all of a sudden, there'd be something to pop up there again. And like I say, it's just about that line, probably about northeast, southeast, I don't know, west direction. On an angle through us, about where we are is where it was starting to build. So, again, something could pop up, but I don't think it's going to be enough to hurt anything. So I should probably keep mowing more, but again, don't know what the weather is. Not 100% sure this will dry enough. It should by Saturday. I'm going to ted this out in the morning. I might come back out here again in the afternoon, hit it again. Good and sunny out, this will go Saturday, but I only got probably about 13 acres left that I want to do. Depends how good it is. I haven't looked at that one field since earlier this spring, and I know the seeding was getting bad in that. And then I still probably got 40 to 50 acres hay to mow. Again, some of it, the way this year's going, it might be enough green in it yet. As long as the weeds didn't come into it, it might be worth doing. Last year it wasn't. I just mowed and let it lay because as dry as it was last year, it was just dead right. It wasn't worth nothing. But I got to mow them off. So, I'm going to clip this off, clip that off, and then I'm done mowing for the day. So, I'll get this done. Maybe I'll throw the Tedditing on the end of this. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Yeah, it's the next day, Friday. And I come out here to get this hay tedded out. Well, it looks like it's dried. I might not have to ted it twice. Depends. That's, heavier over there. This corner, like I said, is pretty thin, run out, kind of crappy grass, but we'll see. I'm going to ted it out now. I can come back out 4 or 5 o'clock maybe. Somewhere in that range, see how much is crusted up, dry down, make a determination if it'll be fine to go tomorrow and just break it tomorrow morning and bale it, which I kind of think that's going to be the case. But it's definitely going to need to be kicked out. If that little bit of rain we had yesterday. Good. Well, how'd that happen? Definitely shouldn't be hearing this banging I'm hearing. I see what the problem is, but I don't know why it's the problem. What's going on here? Never had that come clear over this tire before. Usually I can push that over all the way. First I thought this pin was missing and I was swaying around. Definitely don't want to bang it into the tire. Now I understand why it didn't happen yesterday. It was the disc bind. I got to run them arms all the way down. If I don't, and I make a tight turn, it goes into the PTO shaft. I don't need to damage that thing up. Hay rake, same thing. I gotta lower it down or I'll catch the frame of the rake when I make turns. But everything else, I run it up. That shouldn't be a problem. I run it down here, but I prefer to run them up. Yeah, hold on. So yeah, I don't know why that's hitting the tire. Well, I guess it helps if I put it in gear. It's funny how one small thing happens and your rhythm gets completely destroyed. It's like when I hooked this thing up. Got distracted by something else and I forgot to flip the levers to open the hydraulic ports. So now I got to climb back out of the tractor, do all that. Come out here, finally start thinking something's going to run. Got everything all set, and I got that thing banging into the tire. I need to come out and get them limbs picked up. I have to either get out here early in the morning or later in the afternoon. It's just too hot in the afternoon to come out to do it. Yeah, a lot of green in it yet. Come out a little earlier than this. It's afternoon right now. So that's what I want to do, give it a chance to get some dryness on top. The motor damp there yesterday. Size of them limbs ain't gonna matter until I get the hay baled off anyhow. After I get them picked up, I want to come back and mow them strips. And I got that to mow there, that other piece up there. I can make a couple passes through here. That corner gets wet. Like I say, I think there's got to be a spring in there that feeds down through. Because all this through here, I don't know if you can see, I left tracks through all this. The water's bleeding down through here from somewhere. You get that freezing and thawing in the wintertime, it changes things in the ground. I remember, like I say, years ago, these areas being wet and you can't get through them, and then there was years here, I'm going through this like it was nothing. I mean, I'd leave tracks, see a black streak or something, but don't cut a rut like I did there and almost spin out. Like I said, the last 2 or 3 years, it's changed to that again. And I believe, like I say, it's the freezing and thawing, because if it brings the rocks up like they do over the years, I'm sure it opens up fractures in the ground somewhere, cracks something different. One of them I gotta come pick up. One got put through the hay barn, or disc barn. I'm going to have to come out and at least re-ted some of this. At least there's going to be some drying today. Yesterday stayed cloudy quite a bit. So I didn't dry a whole hell of a lot yesterday. I haven't even looked at the forecast today. Maybe we got rain for tomorrow. Weekend now. Yeah, good today and tomorrow. Maybe they'll change it later on here. I don't know. To that point, you gotta take the chances. Yeah, I'm gonna continue with this. Maybe I'll go pick up the rest of my hay yet this afternoon, get that off the fields. Give me a couple of these pieces. I think I want to go in there and spray them. There's a lot of weeds coming in some of these. I don't know what the hell kind of flower they call it. Some kind of little yellow and white toasty type thing. Knock them back some. And then I got another project I guess I'd like to try to do. Neighbor wants me to level out her ground pen for her horses. So, see if maybe I can do that before it rains. So I'm going to go around and around in circles. And if I have my arms hit the tire, cut a tire down or something again, maybe I'll be back for that. God, I hope not. I don't want to have to fix another tire. I've already fixed that tire once this year. So I want to put the deer antler through. Cost me $89 in a tube, and then $135, $145. think it was 145. I think we charged 125 to fix the tire, and then $20. Maybe it was only $10 for the patch that he put in there. The boot, they called it. Big 4x6 patch. Don't care what he does as long as he holds air. So I'm going to plug away at this. How's it going? It's next day, Saturday. Baling up this field of hay. I mowed there 2 days ago. Right now I'm kind of in a rush, but I got plenty of time. Got down to just the back swat and one more time around this, two more times. How well it shows up on camera looking that way to the south, but it's starting to get dark out there. I didn't look at the radar just to see just where the rain is at the moment. The app I use gives an hourly forecast, and it says rain starting in about 40 minutes. And looks like there's a good chance we're going to get something, because it does give a degree of the severity of the rain, and it's showing yellows and reds. So in about a half hour I'm going to get wet probably. But I should be done by then. Okay, just got 2 more full windrows, a carbon one there, a short one there. Maybe just tracking southwest. Like the other day. Yeah, it was the day, both yesterday and the day before. When I mowed this hay, it rained, but it stayed to the south of us. But it was just a couple little blips. But no, yeah, 2 days ago was the heavy rain. There's a good heavy band that went south of us, missed us. Then yesterday, same damn thing. Right now, like I said, it's 91 degrees, hot and humid. It's just one of the things, a pop-up shower can come up at any time. The atmosphere is unstable, as they say. It doesn't help that experts are helping make it unstable, seeding clouds and manipulating things that they do. It's actually turning out a little bit better than I thought it was going to. Looks a lot nicer in the bale than it did when I was mowing it. I'm going to finish up what I'm doing here. Concentrate on this before it rains. So, I guess I'm going to say thanks for watching. We'll catch up with you later. Comment, rate, subscribe. And we'll be back with the next wonderful day I have around this place.